Oh, well, my name's Fox Knight. So again, I'm Fox, and I'm doing another Legends of Tomorrow review. This one is Left Behind. It continues from the last episode that it continues from the last episode where the gang gets left behind on. Actually, I'm not even sure if I actually did a review for that. I think I did. Can't remember. It's been a while. It continues from the last episode where the crew was left behind. Hawkgirl, Adam, and White Canary were left behind while Kronos stole the time ship with everyone else on top of it, and everyone else on it. So, and basically, this is actually a pretty. I actually like this episode because this is using like the time travel thing. This kind of reminded me a little bit of like the Doctor Who episodes, especially what's the one after 10, the 11th Doctor. I'm trying to remember the guy's actor's name, but the 11th Doctor, where like he sometimes disappeared from like Rory and I forgot her name too. I forgot their names, guys. Dang it. But when they were disappeared from their lives, and like a few years would pass, and then he'd pop back up again. It kind of reminded me of that because one, it's kind of cool. One, we see that Kronos hacks the ship and basically locks them to where they will be stuck in the time loop forever. But he also kidnaps Snart. So Snart, it's a fun name. But what is it? Rip has to reboot the AI Gideon to make it work again. Has to reboot it because of whatever commands that what's his face put in there, Kronos. Whatever commands Kronos put in there, he Gideon can't override it, so they have to reboot the system, and that makes them free fall through time. We cut to Hawkgirl, Talia, and Adam. As first they wait 10 minutes. First it goes like kind of not really a montage, but it goes 10 minutes. They say like, well, first they see like, well, don't worry, they'll be back. The time travelers, they can come back at the exact same moment. 10 minutes later, they're like, they're not coming back, and they're not coming back. Talia says, but Adam's like, no. But they then leave because they know that Randall Savage is going to come after them. They leave. They go to Hub City, which I'm not sure if that's actual DC area, which I got to look up. But they go to Hub City where they all get an apartment together. Focus! Thank you. Where they all focus together and basically not focus together. They they live together, and while they're living there, what is it? Basically, Adam's trying to create a time beacon that'll lock on to the Wave Rider's signal. That way, they'll know to come get them. And then, what is it afterward? After the time, Talia and there goes that bouncy ball. Talia and Hawkgirl are. Well, Talia says we should get some furniture and stuff like that. Then 2 weeks pass. He's still trying to, or was it 2 weeks or a few months? I forgot. I think it was 2 weeks. No. 2 weeks was when they went to the city, when they went to Hub City, and then I think it was like a few months that the Adam's still trying to make the thing. It blows up, and he says, "Oh, don't worry, the next version will be better." And Talia says, "I thought you told him." And telling Hawkgirl, and then Adam's like, "What?" Basically, Hawkgirl saying, we basically accepted that they're not coming back, that they're probably dead, which I kind of get better than like if they would have said like, oh, they're not coming back because they don't care, but it's because they think that they're dead. So, and Talia says, I can't stay here anymore, I have to find somewhere where I belong. And then she leaves. Cut to 2 years later. The Adam and Talia are, well, technically by now standards they would be considered married, just legally because, well, I think legally because they've lived together for, I believe, 2 years or something like that. I believe they're considered married, but they're not married yet because Adams wants to give her the ring. But then the Wave Rider pops out of the sky. What was that? The Wave Rider pops out of the sky, and Rip Hunter comes out like the Doctor, like, yeah, I might be a little late. We might have been a little late. Which this actually brings up a good, which then like the rest of the episode is Then they have to go find Talia, or not Talia, a White Canary. I haven't been calling her Talia this entire time. Trying to get White Canary, Sarah. They have to find Sarah, and they have to go. They basically go to the League of Assassins to find there. But one good thing that they have, one good thing, well, not good. Well, what am I trying to say? One good predicament they had was the Atom was kind of like he liked his life in that time period. He liked doing whatever he was doing. He was a professor, and it's actually funny too. One guy in his class, he started telling him, "Oh, I said, oh yeah, I had to go see my son or whatever, William Gates," and I love that part because then the Atom's like, "Wait, your son's Bill Gates?" The guy's like, "Bill, I like that." I'm like, that's so dang stupid. That's a pretty funny joke. But basically the episode is the Atom kind of saying like, well, I liked our life. It was fun. It was good. It was all this, and it was a nice time, us like living together and stuff like that. And like the whole the thing is like Hawkgirl seems like she just doesn't want to be at that time period anymore. Like if she wanted to forget it, it like is what he took it as. But we later on find out that they two that she did fall in love with him, and even at the end they move into the same room on the Wave Rider. But like that was the little thing. Like and like he's like, because he said I have to go back to get my Atom suit. Do you want me to get you anything? Your favorite mug, your water vase, all this stuff. And she's like, no, I don't need any of our old junk. But he does grab her like some cups, I think, or something. He said something about ceramics. But yeah, but like it does, like it kind of felt like a little bit like she was like kind of wanting to forget completely about it. But no, it's that or at least Adam was kind of blowing it out a little bit out of proportion. Well, not blowing it out of proportion, because he thought like she wanted to forget everything, like including them loving each other. But we later on, but we find out that's not the case. The two I'm sorry. The two are still in love, and then like the next is them going to go get Talia. Sarah, the White Canary, they go to Nana Parbat, and there they start looking around for Sarah, trying to find out, trying to help her. Apparently Sarah's now re-brainwashed, I guess you could say. But after they enact the same thing that Oliver did, where it was to fight like something through combat, because Rip Hunter actually studied the League in the future, which I'm thinking that's freaking awesome. As secret as you are, if your League was somehow like shown in the future and like the customs were studied, someone studying them in the future could come back and totally beat the crap out of you, which, mind you, something like that happens later on. But so Rip actually sends Hawkgirl to fight Talia, because it was they had to pick their fighters, and Rip thought he was going to fight this guy, but Ra's al Ghul, but that didn't work out, so he told Hawkgirl to do it, because he said that Hawkgirl might be able to bring back some of Sarah's quote-unquote humanity. So they get into a fight, and this basically, because Hawkgirl's apparently powers went dormant because they were into that year for too long, and apparently it's called time alienation, where one can lose themselves in the time period or something like that. But so the two fight, and I like how it goes. I like how it ends. It goes, you're not something this is. You're not an assassin. And Talia's about to stab Hawkgirl at the end, because Hawkgirl beats the crap. She beats the crap out of Hawkgirl and even stabs Hawkgirl through one of the wings. But I like, because Hawkgirl goes, you're not an assassin. You're not whatever your name is here. You are the White Canary. And then she stops, and she's like, and then she stops, which is awesome. Because I don't know. Maybe that's a cliche, but I like that cliche, where like they say like what you are, like what the character is, and in the end you are this, and then it's just like they can't kill him because they know, because that's like what snaps them back. I like that. Also though, I think the White Canary the White Canary, if I remember correctly, is a bad guy in Black Canary for Black Canary. So I don't know if saying she's the White Canary is actually a good thing, but in this version it is. But that was awesome. And then if you're wondering what happened to Snark, it turns out Kronos captures him. And the thing is, I kind of pieced together who Kronos was after they, because one thing that stinks so dang much is the recaps. When they recap things from like 2 episodes back or a few episodes, I'm just thinking, oh, you're an idiot. Don't do that, because anyone who watches it can probably figure out what the heck the entire thing's gonna, what the entire episode is gonna be like. And spoilers for it, Kronos is actually Heatwave, or the guy with the fire gun, Snark's friend that we thought he killed, which I'm thinking, no, he didn't kill him. He's probably gonna go back to try to save him, and that's actually what Snark says. Snark says that he's planning to come back on the Wave Rider to pick up his friend to save him, just that he couldn't leave him anywhere. He couldn't leave him anywhere where they could get hurt or whatnot, or where he could hurt anyone. But apparently, I'm gonna call him Heatwave right now because I forgot what his name was. Heatwave was apparently left there for very long in the forest, that forest area. I'm not sure what time period, but he was left there so long that apparently he was eating rats to stay alive. And then he was picked up by the Time Lords, where apparently he was so crazy that they took Heatwave to the place called the Vanishing Point, where there's no time whatsoever. So basically, think of, if you've seen Doctor Who, think of when he goes all the way to the end of time and you see me there. Not, well, you know what I mean. Me, the girl, something Stark, the girl from Game of Thrones. When they find her there. Basically, it's kind of like that. There's no timer whatsoever there. So, being at that time period, apparently he's spent lifetimes for them trying to fix his mind, or quote unquote fix his mind, and try to make him better. And then in the end, oh crap, I just broke that. And then in the end, you find out that then he says like they didn't even have to. They barely needed to ask for me to go back to try to kill your team. And so they then go. So then Snark is like handcuffed, and the guy said, and what's his face? Kronos or Heatwave is then told, like his plan was to go take Snart to his sister, and then he's gonna kill his sister in front of Snart, or kill Snart's sister in front of Snart, and then Heatwave would go back in time to that. He would then go back in time to then kill her again and keep killing her again through the timeline. Which one, I'm just thinking that's a giant paradox. I think, yeah, because you kill her in the past before you killed her the first time. That means you didn't kill her the first time. That means she's not there, and therefore she would just start erasing backwards. But then also that if you killed her in the if you killed her in the future, but then you killed her in the past, there's no reason for you to kill her in the future. I don't know, time wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, but yeah, I'm just like, but it was, but then he finds out the Wave Rider's still working or live, so he goes to Nana Parbat to fight him, where of course apparently none of the League of Assassins weaponry works on Kronos Heatwave, and basically starts murdering all of them as they're trying to get to the Legends of Tomorrow. But the team then suits up and starts fighting Kronos. While all this is happening, Snart is still handcuffed with future handcuffs to the ship, but he's able to get to his ice gun by kicking and then using his toe to shoot it because he can't grab it. He shot at his hand and basically froze it and then broke it off. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm thinking also is like, okay, how the fudge is he gonna get a hand back? Because one, I'm pretty sure it's pretty dang difficult to have it to where like, oh look, he has no hand every episode. So I guess that he was gonna get a hand or his hand back some way. Kind of like how Jaime Lannister, spoilers for Game of Thrones, gets a golden hand. Because it's way easier to have the actor put his hand have his hand inside a golden gauntlet than it is to, have it to where you always have to make him have like a stub or whatnot. But yeah, that was basically he then later on, right before the team kills Kronos, Snart says, "Stop! That's Heatwave and whatnot." Or the guy takes off his helmet and they find out it's Heatwave. So then basically Ra's al Ghul tells. Also, you see Ra's al Ghul's daughter, first daughter apparently, But Ra's al Ghul lets White Canary go, saying, "I don't need someone like you to hear or whatnot." But he also figured out that she was from the future afterward because of how fast she went up through the rankings of like if she went through the training beforehand. So he releases her, and also I could kind of believe, because though he's a little bit more like crazier in, I guess, the future, that is 50 years ago, and I'm pretty sure he hasn't taken as many Lazarus bath pits, although he's probably taken still a ton. So I'm pretty sure he's probably less crazy, maybe, or maybe honor struck. I don't know. But White Canary tells Ra's al Ghul to put her daughter 50 years from now or whatnot to reappear, to be at the Lian Yu, to be off of Lian Yu, and Ra's al Ghul's like, "Why would I send my daughter Talia there?" And she's like, "Not your daughter Talia, but Nessa. She, the daughter you have yet born." And also thinking that, I'm wondering what the fudge happened to Talia. Did Talia die at some point? Or is she like with Batman having a kid? That'd be pretty awesome, actually. Well, I'm trying to think, because Batman, if they are gonna, I doubt they're gonna do that. I doubt they're gonna make it to where, yeah, because the Green Arrow Suicide Squad is way different from the movie Suicide Squad, and that Suicide Squad is the same canon with Man of Steel and the Dark and Batman v Superman. I don't like Batman v. Well, I you know what? Again, I like the Thing for wrong reasons, but still. But yeah, I think unless they're gonna do where they meld everything together and kind of rewrite the backstory for some of this, which actually that probably would work to rewrite some. No, they shouldn't rewrite the movies, because they can still make it a little bit better. They can make it better. They can make some things better, but yeah, I just hope they do something good. But like that was a cool thing. Like, I want to see Talia there. I want to see what happens with Batman and everything. Either way, pretty good episode. Basically, the ending. Oh, the ending is now that they're gonna go try to fight Randall Savage in 2047, like a decade before Randall Savage takes over. And they're saying, "Why didn't we go there first?" And Rip says, "Well, that the future is way more dangerous than the past." And then they basically go to the. Then basically the next episode is they're gonna go to the future, and that's gonna pop up January, February, March, April 10th or 7th on Sunday. So not sure when that one's coming. Yeah, that's next Sunday or Sunday after that. But well, today's the 1st, and so that is going to appear. Okay, next Sunday. All right, but. Either way, fun episode. Definitely check out the series. If you like Doctor Who, you're gonna like this. If you like DC, if you like superheroes, you're gonna like this. Also, apparently, I think in season 2, I think they said that Booster Gold's gonna appear in Legends of Tomorrow, which awesome. Which I kind of hope also that means the Blue Beetle's gonna appear at some point, and possibly then start a spin-off series of the Blue Beetle. Well, I think Blue Beetle and Booster Gold would be cool. I want Jaime Reyes Blue Beetle though. Not saying anything bad about Ted Kord. Ted Kord is awesome. But I kind of want to see the blue. I want to see the Jaime Reyes Blue Beetle, if only because that one has more about the alien stuff. Which then also, yeah, you could then go into more things about aliens, which then you could also bring in the Green Lantern Corps at some point, and you could do, yeah, you can keep going onward from there too. But also, I probably got to start watching the Flash Supergirl, the Supergirl show, because I want to see the episode where the Flash is in it. I'm not sure if the Flash is now canon with Supergirl, I guess. I don't know. But either way, I hope that's kind of the case, because that'd be kind of cool. Because we know Batman and Superman still exist in the Arrowverse. They've already said that they exist and shown technically some points where Harley Quinn is around, which Harley is created after the Joker is created, and the Joker is usually created by Batman. And so, and also the part where Rip Hunter says, "I've seen Man of Steel fall and Dark Knights rise." So, yeah. But either way, hopefully, it'd be cool to see Batman and Superman in this, or if they're gonna, connect it some ways. I hope it's gonna be the whole thing where they merge all universes together, but only if they get their crap together with the cinematic universe. But either way, thank you for watching. Check out my videos I've done. Please click the link description below. Please check out all my videos. You want to see a good shared DC universe other than, the comic books? Well, actually, the 52 apparently are not that great, but hopefully Rebirth is. Check out older comic books or the show or the series. Anyway, thank you for watching. Check out all my videos, and we will see you later.